Hi, Leo. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this reading. And happy birthday to the Leos that are born in July. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic birthday, happy solar return, and many blessings to you the rest of this year. All that being said, Leo, now onto your July 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. Leo, the first card you have is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is being tired and exhausted of your hard work and efforts, but gaining financial gain and rewards from your hard work and efforts. You may find like you're having to divide your time between jobs. You may have multiple jobs, or there may be multiple facets within a job or business that you have. But, or maybe you have a business and a job, like a job and a part-time business, or a part-time business, a part-time job and a full-time business. I don't know, but I get you dividing your time between two jobs. You may feel like some things have gotten out of control for you and you want to rein them back in. So you may be feeling like either you've got, you've extended yourself too much, made too many commitments, and you may feel like you need to like pull back, rein your energy back in. And you're going to have to figure out, Leo, my guides are saying you're going to have to figure out what's of value to keep and what is not as valued that you can let go. Some of you Leos will be learning a new topic or studying something new, something interesting, or some new topic and study comes up here for some of you. And I feel like you're going to put a lot of your energy into that, because I feel like not only is it interesting to you, that you may feel like there's something you can actually do with it. In other words, monetize it, make some money off of it in some way, for some of you. You may feel like there's some people putting pressure on you, could be some family members. It could be that certain things they want you to do, Leo. It could be people that like to, keep you busy and find a list of things for you to do. But I do get you getting some pressure for some of you Leos from some family members in July. They may be asking you for assistance, for you to fix things. Could be fix things around the home, or if you don't live with them, it could be fix things for them, their computers, their technology, machinery, or anything that's broken, their cars, anything like that. Some of you could have somebody that invites you to attend some kind of gathering. It could be a small gathering. It could even be something like a benefit to help support somebody. So there could be like a gathering where if somebody lost their home to a fire or a hurricane or a tornado or a flood, or somebody has some kind of illness or some problem, the party could actually be, you could get invited to a party that's actually like in some way would generate, like you'd have to donate money or generate money for somebody, like a cause or somebody in need, or it could be a group of families. So that's what comes up here with your Seven of Pentacles card. The next card you have in your reading is the Six of Cups. And this is, to me, it's past life with somebody. This is usually somebody that you've known in a previous incarnation, that you've reincarnated again in this lifetime to solve karma. This could be a love relationship, but you know, it could be another type of relationship and you've reincarnated in this lifetime to solve karma. It could also indicate fond childhood memories, or sometimes it can indicate children. You know, some of you that are single may start to see somebody, romantically speaking, like dating them, that's going to make you think twice about something to do with yourself. You could be questioning yourself in some way, or they are posing some interesting emotions or thoughts that are making you think more deeply about yourself, or question yourself, or question your choices or decisions. You could get married, you could get engaged, there could be some kind of proposal, there could also be some coming together in a relationship that brings two families together. If you feel like you've gotten cut off from somebody in the past, I feel like you could get reconnected or reunited with them. Now, for some of you, you may get back together with them if it was a romantic partner, but for some of you, maybe you don't get back together, but you get reunited with them and you talk to them and, you know, you just can communicate with them again. You may also be thinking of changing your hair. Some of you Leos, I know it may sound silly, but, you know, it came up here, so I'm going to tell you. You may think of styling your hair differently now. If you've been in an abusive relationship, some of you are going to part company with them. And that could have been physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, or all of it. If you've been in a relationship that feels abusive to you, and it doesn't just even have to be a love relationship, although it could be for some of you, it could be any kind of relationship. If you feel like it's been abusive to you, you're going to part company with them. And I feel like this would be more likely to happen toward the end of the month of July, maybe around the 29th, the 30th, and the 31st, for some of you. Some of you are going to start to build up your self-esteem more. And again, I get it again, learning something new and taking classes. That could be something that in some way you learning something new and taking classes somehow builds up your self-confidence or self-esteem. So learning stuff and taking classes has come up here twice. So the third card you have in your reading, which is crowning your reading, is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is a card that symbolizes you could be the High Priestess. You could be psychic. This could show you're psychic and intuitive. This could also be that something is being kept secret or hidden from you, or you could be keeping something secret or hidden from other people. This could also be a high spirit guide that's showing up in the reading today for you. You may feel like a little abandoned, disconnected, or cut off from somebody or some people. And you may feel like, you know what, I want to get back into the swing of things. I want to get back on track. And if you're into politics, or you were into politics before and you stepped away from it, you may decide to go back into politics. For some of you Leos, sun, moon, or rising sign people. This could also be anything that would be public, like if you made videos or did any kind of like speaking engagements, presentations, lectures, seminars, webinars. If these are things that you did in the past and you stepped away from them, or did them on a fairly regular basis and you had to step away from them, you may decide in July or August that you want to like get back into that, get back into doing it. Some of you are going to have some contracts you have to sign because I see some of you signing on the dotted line. You could see some fortuitous occurrences with your income increasing. If you had any kind of interest in doing any kind of gossip column, that's showing my age. Do they do gossip columns anymore? Do people read the newspaper anymore? Probably not. But maybe a gossip channel or a gossip blog or vlog, where you are talking about like maybe celebrities or politics or a combination or things going on out in the world that would be kind of like entertaining, possibly satirical, maybe gossip column type oriented thing. You may get involved in something like that. And if you're not doing it on your own, you could be invited on like some show where that is happening. Some of you Leos, you may think I'm nuts, but there's going to be a Leo that's going to tell me, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. I was just going to start a channel about that. Or I did get invited to be on a show that does that. So you'll see. It'll make sense to somebody, even though many of you are going to be shaking your head and saying I'm nuts. You are going to value input very strongly now from psychic ability. It could be from your own psychic ability, and you could be doing divination on your own, tarot cards, crystals, whatever, meditation, through meditation, whatever access to spiritual communication that you want to do. But some of you could be seeking advice from psychics at this time, because I get psychic information is like valuable to you right now. So remember, if you would like to get more information, more predictions and messages than what I'm giving you here, you can access my psychic crystal readings for the month of July 2022 by clicking on the link down below in the description box in the Show More section. And that link will take you to those videos on Vimeo, and you can pick whatever zodiac sign you want for July, your sign, your rising sign, your moon sign, somebody else's sign. You can also get them on my website, theluckymermaid.com videos page, and the readings will be, all the videos I record are listed there, and what divination tools I've used and how long the predictions go out for. If you want to get these July 2022 psychic crystal readings for your sign, those links are also on my website. So now on to card number 4, you have the Six of Rods. And the Six of Rods is a card that's victory after a battle. So you've got some interesting cards here, Leo. I feel that some of you Leos are going to be making some kind of presentation that's going to grab people's attention. It could be a video, it could be a performance, it could be, you could be on TV, it could be a podcast, you could be on the like web radio, I don't know, but something you're going to do. It could be a class you're going to teach, a webinar, a seminar, a class. You're going to capture people's attention. They're going to be really listening to you. This is going to bring about change in a positive way and bring about more affluence to you. I do pick up some of you rehearsing. So some of you, it could be for a musical, a play. You could be playing in a band. It could be a comedy show. I don't know what you're doing. But there is, I do pick up for some of you Leos, there's rehearsing. You may really be getting more in tune with your spirituality, and you could start to take classes in that. You could even be seeing shamans or some kind of healers, or you could be taking classes in Reiki or some other type of healing modalities. But I do get like you're really plugging into the spirit world a lot. It has come up a few times in your reading now. Some of you Leos are going to be talking to somebody of importance that can give you a leg up. So this could be somebody that would be like giving you a job. They could be an agent, a headhunter, a good networking person, a head of a company or business. That could it could even be somebody that gives you a start in something, like you're trying to break into a business or career. They could be giving you that breakthrough for some of you. I feel that when you get into September, and if it's not September of 2022, it's September of 2023 for some of you, but some of you it is this year, you have some kind of, you do have some kind of breakthrough or positive turnaround comes up for Leos at that time. You may also find that you have to go through mountains of paperwork. Now, this could be paperwork like because you're signing contracts and making business deals, or it could be to do with your own business. It could be mountains of paperwork that you've just been putting off for a long time, or paperwork that your spouse or significant other was supposed to take care of or do and they didn't do. It could also be mountains of paperwork that if you're handling an estate, somebody's estate that needs to be settled, you could be going through mountains of paperwork. Could be part of your job and they're just giving you a lot of paperwork to do in July. So the card you have is, he got another good one here. Look, you had victory after battle, and now you have success. This is success, waiting patiently for success to come to you, or letting go of something so success can come in. This could be also you could be at the beginning of a successful venture. 3 of Rods is your card here. If you do, again, it comes up again, if you do any speaking engagements, it's going to go extremely well. And some of you are going to improvise and rattle off stuff that you didn't expect that you were going to say or do in some situation. And you could be talking to some people at a distance that want you to fly out to where they are to see them for some reason, but it would be important, like to be on a TV show or to have have an important meeting, or like, but I do get you talking to somebody at a distance that you would need, they'd want you to fly to see them. Now, yeah, could you do it on Zoom or Skype? Maybe, but that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing I feel like they want you to be there. You would need to be there in person. You could also be talking to some people about setting up goals for investments. You could be talking to financial advisors, stockbrokers, investors, people that would invest your money, because I do get some of you talking to people about that. Some of you are also going to shed some old habit that has died hard that you need to get rid of. If it's smoking, it's going to be that. If it's drinking, it's going to be that. If it's drugs, it's going to be that. If it's overeating or eating sugar or, too much caffeine, I don't know what it's going to be, but there's some habit or something you have that's been kind of like a monkey on your back for a while, and maybe you've ignored it or didn't care, but now you're coming to the point where you're going to shed it. But you may not do it. It may not be so easy, but I feel that you will try to do that. Some of you Leos are going to think about moving. And it could be, remember I said some of you are going to have a phone call or communication with somebody that's going to want you to go see them, to like make some kind of arrangement or sign some kind of contract or make some kind of deal. You may think of moving there. If it's not there, I don't care where it is. Some of you Leos, my guides are telling me, you're going to be thinking of moving. And some of you are going to be very inspired. Some of you Leos have like all these things bottled up inside of you to do with your childhood. They could be childhood experiences that were pretty funny or cool or traumatic or a combination. And you may want to write about them. And so some of you may start to write a book. It could be a written book, an audio book, I don't know what, but I do get like childhood things you want to get out, and you could start writing about them. If it's not actually writing a book, you could just want to journal these things to get them out of your system. Now, the best gemstone crystal I got for Leos for July 2022 is Unakite. And Unakite is a stone of vision and opening the third eye. It's also useful for scrying, which is like what I do when I look into the crystal and I get messages. That's called scrying. It's a stone of balance and bringing emotions and spirituality together. It stimulates compassion and empathy. It encourages gratitude and instills determination. So already spirituality and releasing emotions came up for you in your reading. So interesting, this stone holds those characteristics. So it might be a really helpful stone for Leos to work with, use, or wear in July. My guides are saying if you wear this stone in July or sleep with it under your pillow, it may make you feel like $1,000,000. And don't ever underestimate the power of gemstones, because when they touch your skin in particular, you gain and get the energetic benefits and vibrations and frequencies from the stone. You will feel it. It will affect you and your aura. It's going to really help you channel your emotions in a really positive way. It's also going to help you when you need to feel inspired and like any situations where you really need to jump in with both feet, like dive in head first. This is a gemstone in July that's going to help you do that. So if you have a lot of hesitancy or you're like leery or like, resistant to doing things, but you want to do them, then Unakite is the stone for you in July, because it's going to motivate you to, like I said, jump in with both feet. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, you can access the most recently recorded videos down below in the description box beneath this video. And those links are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. The most recent video series I've recorded is the Psychic Crystal readings for July of 2022. It's like a continuation of the readings I do here on YouTube, that once I finish your sign, reading for your sign, I stop the video and then I go and look into the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for this month of July 2022. So you might want to check that out. My mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 is available now on Vimeo, where I used the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, which has 6 cards. And the first card is what's affecting you. The second card is what's helping you or blocking you. The third card in the layout will be what is fact. So it's either already happened, happening right now, or getting ready to happen. Card number 4 is your past, that's affecting you in the second half of 2022. Card number 5 is the energies you're traveling through the second half of this year. And card number 6 will be the outcome or something that's coming up for you in the very near future. The other videos you might be interested in is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That I'm looking into the energies of that lunar eclipse in Scorpio and how it will be affecting your sign. your sun sign, but if you really, I advise you, if you can do it, to watch your rising sign, because some people, their rising sign resonates and more for them and gives them more messages than their sun sign does. So I would highly recommend you get both your rising and your sun sign in those series if you can do so. Also, the partial solar eclipse in Taurus, April 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That's also available. And you know what? That eclipse occurred on April 30th, 2022. The other eclipse occurred May 15th and 16th, depending on where you live, in May of 2022. You're being affected by those two eclipses right now, still. And those effects can last for up to 6 months and sometimes even further. So I highly recommend you check those out. They usually are really accurate for people. And I recommend watching, like I said, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Don't forget, my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings are available for each sign of the zodiac. I recorded them in April of 2022. Those predictions go from April of 2022 all the way out until the end of October of 2023. So you have 18 months of career and finance predictions in those videos. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. That link is also down below and available on my website videos page. And don't forget the Big Love readings for 2022 for both singles and couples, where I look into the single people of your sign at the beginning of the video, each video of each sign, and I look into the coupled people of your sign in the same video. So I highly recommend you watch the entire video, because there's going to be messages that are for the single people of your sign and for the coupled people of your sign that will still resonate for you regardless of whether you're singled or coupled. I do the videos that way in earlier in the year for singles and couples, because your relationship status could change. You could start out single and end up in a couple. You could start out in a couple and end up single by the end of the year. So you might want to check those out about love and romance for you. The Saturn in Aquarius Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions are still in play all the way until the end of March of 2023. They start in December of 2020 and go until the end of March of 2023. So we're all still being affected by Saturn in Aquarius, even though it sometimes retrogrades out and then it comes back, but you're being affected by it until March, end of March of 2023. My Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022, using the Year Ahead Tarot layout, which is 14 cards total. Those readings are about 40 minutes long. Look, we're only halfway through the year of 2022. If you haven't checked out the Year Ahead reading, you might want to look at that now, because you still got the rest of this year. But don't forget, like I said in the beginning, the mid-month Psychic Tarot, the mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 are now available, because I just finished them. So you might want to check them out and see what came up there. Like I said, I used the center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below underneath all those videos I mentioned, and that link is connected to PayPal. And I thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you won't see here on a video on YouTube, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use usually tarot cards, occasionally oracle cards, and sometimes the crystal, and I give you psychic predictions and messages there that I usually write out I don't have that much success when I try to record on video on there because they don't go long enough and I don't know enough about it. I guess I could mess around with it some more. But I usually write those predictions out. And many people find that, you know, some of those messages in those 5 paragraphs resonate with them, or the whole entire message resonates with them. And you might too. So I'd love to see you there on my social media pages. And, you know, if anybody ever contacts you on Instagram and says, hey, this is, you know, Pam Georgel, the Lucky Mermaid, do you want a reading? It's not me doing it. I only schedule private readings from my long wait list and my long cancellations list. And I really can only do a few of those a month anymore based on other things I have going on in my life. So if you want to find out about private readings, you need to go to my website and check it out on my scheduling page at theluckymermaid.com. And all the information about what's going on with private readings is there. But if somebody contacts you and saying they're me and it's on a social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's not me. Or even in the comments section on YouTube, because they do that there too, it's not me. So don't get suckered in. I don't want to see you lose any money because I have seen it happen. So I hope that does not happen to you. And by the way, I've had some people recently tell me, it happens, I get like pockets of people that tell me this here and there, and I've been getting it lately where they say they're unsubscribed to my channel. So I don't know why YouTube does that. I'm not unsubscribing anyone. So please make sure if you want to be subscribed that you are still subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you'll get notified when my most recent videos get uploaded to YouTube. You'll get notified about it. So I really hope you have an absolutely amazing July, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.